I just wanted to say a few words for today to keep in mind. First thing is, yesterday we talked about Devi taking the, what should I say, avatar of Shailaputri. She's known as Shailaputri, and we related that to having a sankalpa like a mountain, deciding and sticking with it. Achala, it does not move. You decide these 9 days to focus on something, take a sankalpa. And when we say vrat or fasting, it need not be just fasting from food. It could be fasting from a certain kind of thought process, or even bringing awareness to a thought process, let alone fast from it. So we have to set a sankalpa. We still have a lot of time. And every day of these 9 days, bringing your attention to that, becoming aware if it is a fear you're working on, or guilt, or shame, or jealousy, or lack of faith, or need for name and fame, or righteousness, or whatever it is, lack of direction, bringing every time you say something, do something that is taking you away from that, bring awareness to that. That is that sankalpa you should set. Today, Devi takes the rupa of the brahmacharini. That is, when you, what is a brahmacharini? It is withdrawing yourself, all your sense in sensory information. So not taking in extra information, because only then you can go within yourself and deal with all the vasanas, the memories, the sanskaras that are sitting there as demons. So that is why they say fasting, fasting from food, fasting from thought, fasting from activities. Of course, we all have a life and work. We are going to do that. But to the extent possible, do not over exert yourself. Do not scatter your energy. Do the bare minimum. Learn to say no these 9 days, because as women we have difficulty saying no. Just say no. I have dedicated myself to thinking about certain thing. Food has to be bare minimum. Whether it is for you, maybe fasting, but don't cook 5-course meal for your family, because you're defeating the purpose. So brahmacharini is bringing awareness to your sleep, food, and your talk. How much we are talking, we have to understand. The phone calls, the texting, keep it to a minimum these 9 days after setting an intention. And also, I wanted to talk about 2 things today: why we do it for 9 days, and the Jagran concept. We talked, one of the reasons that this 9 number is very important is because the womb, everything is kept in the, an idea or whatever, the Devi, the womb, feminine principle keeps it in the womb for 9 months, and then we give birth to it on Dashami day. That is one way of looking at it. Also, we have 9 openings in the body through which we take in information and release information to the world. The 2 eyes, the 2 nose, the mouth, and the reproductive organ, and the excretory organ. So these 9 openings, we have to control it, bring our, what we are seeing, what we are smelling, what we are tasting, what we are hearing, our sexual activities are, of course, when you're not eating too much, your stomach is working, not working overtime. So all these openings, we are that brahmachari, withdraw like a tortoise. We are going to withdraw, close those openings. No information out, no information in. With today's day and age, we cannot do complete closing, but to a minimal. Bring at least bring awareness that unnecessarily don't go through messages unnecessarily, even if it is bhajan 24/7. It is, today is not the Navaratri is not the time to listen to bhajan endlessly, because this Jagran concept I'm bringing next. Why Jagran? Why at the night? Because this Mahisa, so this ignorance, we talked about it yesterday. This is called the Shar of the many. Every month there is Navaratri, but there are 2 main, Vasanta Mein and then Sharat Mein. This is the one that the Dakshinayan, we are going into Dakshinayan when the sun is becoming less, and it is not a period of spiritual growth. So we are invoking Saraswati, Sharadya is Sharada, Ma Sharada. So at the end of the 3 days, Kali, then Lakshmi, then Ma Sharada, Saraswati. So that is why it is a time of to destroy the ignorance, that Mahisa, that ignorance sitting inside us. And normally for people who live unconsciously like us, most of us, what we do is we think we are awake when our senses are awake, and we are asleep when our senses are asleep. But actually a yogi, a person who is in control of his mind, body and intellect are aligned and in control, he is awake when the senses are asleep, when you can make your senses asleep, not taking in any more information. And that is the night. Night is the only time that we don't see, we breathe but not necessarily indulging in smell and eat and hear and procreate and excrete. So to break that Mahisasura, so try and break that ignorance cycle, to go out of your comfort zone, because we always seek to be in the comfort zone. It's easier to be in the comfort zone. So try to, Jagran is difficult, fasting is difficult, staying awake is difficult, not talking, not looking at messages is difficult. But that is the withdrawal of the senses, the Navaratras, they call it, the 9 holes, 9 openings, closing, taking as little information as possible. And staying awake to that is, imagine how difficult it is to stay awake one night. And for many lifetimes ignorance we want to just get rid of. How? You have to step out of your comfort zone. Some effort we have to make. You don't have to, we think it's only physical discomfort. No, mental discomfort also. Not talking, not expressing yourself, not giving your opinion. Very difficult, much more difficult than not eating. Saying, pointing out other people's problem, even if you don't say it, thinking, oh, this person did this, that shouldn't have done that. Every time you judge somewhere, step back. This is the Shumbha Nishumbha, pleasant and pleasant, because Madhu Kaitava is at the level of eating and, bodily pain and pleasure. But Shumbha Nishumbha is ego. I'm right. And I must fix my husband, my children, my friends, my world, Trump. We have to fix everybody because we know it all, right? So that when you're judging yourself, stop and tell yourself, I'm judging. Don't be harsh on yourself. I am judging. Just bring awareness. This is the second day's task, is bring awareness. Today, so before sleeping, let's spend some time just sitting in in meditation for some time. And yeah, that's pretty much it. The Jagran concept, why it is at night, because we are metaphorically trying to remove the darkness of the ignorance of darkness, which is, the darkness of ignorance. And we are going into Dakshinayan, where the sun is the least. So that is why internally we have to invoke Saraswati and wisdom. And of course, Vasanta Navaratri is when we are in Uttarayan. That's where you have fun. You don't do all these, Devi doesn't come to destroy anybody at that time, because it's a good time. Vasanta is Vasa, in that we stay in that state because it's a good state. Sun is high, our energy is high, our knowledge is high. So we maintain that. Now everything is on a low. Mahisa is going to grow. So we need to break that Mahisasura and that ignorance, that inertia, that low tendencies. So that is why the Jagran and the 9, become aware of the 9 openings in the body through which you take in information and give information to the world. Keep it to a minimum. Anybody has any questions, or we can just